Hey, what's up, my nerds?
I'm Air Bear.
And I'm Chasen, and you're just in time for your weekly dose of nerd news. Clink!
Today is Saturday, September 9th, and this is what happened this week.
Yes. So, getting back on track, let's get caught up with what's happening with the SAG AFTRA WGA strike. Well, not caught up. I shouldn't say caught up, because there's probably a lot of things that we missed during the break. But these are some new things. Here we go. We have some, Warner Brothers, for one, is feeling the effects from the Hollywood strike. In one of their latest predictions, they are set to lose $300 to $500 million in their earnings this year. Now, on the flip side of that, Barbie was a smash hit, so I'm sure they're feeling okay about their current standings, but that's not to say that they're not feeling the impacts of the strike. They are hopeful for a resolution and state that negotiations to bring the strike to an end that is fair and honors the work done by writers and actors and their other partners is a top priority.
Okay. So Marvel has changed some of the premiere dates, basically changed or pushed back premiere dates for a lot of the upcoming shows. Loki has not been changed. It's still set to come out October 6th, I believe. We'll talk more about that later. But one of the shows affected is What If Season 2. It was set to come out originally early this year, 2023. Now it's not expected to come out until Christmas of this year. Echo, which is the Hawkeye spinoff, has moved from November 29th to January 2024. X-Men 97, which is the, continuation of the X-Men show, has moved from fall of this year to early 2024. Ironheart, which I am glad that was pushed back. But anyway, it could have been released this fall if everything fell into place perfectly. Now it is off the schedule.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Daredevil Born Again was set to come out spring of next year. Now production has stopped and there is no updated time, or at least there was not one provided in the article that I read.
Yeah. And
Wonder Man was also put on pause. And lastly, Agatha Darkhold Diaries has moved from winter of this year to early fall of next year, kind of leading into Halloween. Movie news.
That should be cool.
Sorry.
No. I was just thinking about next Halloween, the costumes that are probably going to come from that show.
It's true.
That's going to be cool to see. Yes, movie news. All right, let's talk about some trailers. Starting with Miyazaki from Studio Ghibli. His last film is, it has a trailer that's been released, and that is set to be released, not the trailer, the movie, is set to be released December 8th. So fans, get ready.
You have not stated the title of that film.
Should I?
The Boy and the Heron is the name of that film.
It is. And up until now, it's been, up until recently, it's been kind of secret, and they weren't releasing a lot of information, so I guess maybe that's why.
Yeah, because I was thinking I hadn't heard anything, but I did see the trailer. I don't think it was a teaser. I mean, maybe it was a teaser trailer. I was very confused, but I'm generally confused whenever I watch stuff of Miyazaki's. I hate to admit this among other nerds.
I can edit it later.
But I'm not really, I don't get it yet.
His final film, you don't get it yet?
No, I don't get his films.
Okay.
Because we watched Spirited Away, we watched Howl's Moving Castle. I think those are the only two, but those are like the main ones that people talk about. Yeah. And I was just like, what am I looking at? I don't get it. We did watch the whole film, because there are movies that we haven't watched the whole thing of.
Right, we didn't sit through the whole thing.
But it was like...
We did sit through the whole thing of both of those.
Like, it hurts my brain a little bit, like, watching some of the things. Like, some of it is just gross. It's really gross looking and just weird. And he's a great world builder. Good for him.
That's true.
But for me, it's not a world I want to be any part of. And I will still try other films, because, like, there are people who I have very high opinions of who watch these films and love them. And it's like,
true. I know the people.
I feel like I should love this film, or I should at least like it.
I love you. I love a lot of other things you like.
Yeah, why don't I like the same movie as you? There's one thing.
I get that.
Yeah. Oh, the next thing is me. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay, Love Bear.
So, another trailer that has come out is for Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. And that is a sequel to the highest grossing stop motion animated film of all time. Which, how in the world did Nightmare Before Christmas not outperform that? And I guess, okay, I'm wondering if Nightmare Before Christmas, like if they don't get money for it currently. Because, are you looking up now?
I am looking up highest grossing stop motion.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not even in there. So the top 5 or top 4, Chicken Run was number 1. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which I think I did see. Coraline, that makes sense. I did see that. Sorry, my foot was all asleep. And the Pirate... Oh, you moved away.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'll go back to it. I was trying to see more, but here we go.
The Pirates and an Adventure with Scientists, which I have never heard of it.
In my life.
And that, it bothers me that
Here's the rest
some of these
the
other
list.
ones. So number 5 is Corpse Bride. And like, you know, the person that we know for stop motion. It's like wasn't in there. Box Trolls was number 6. Paranorman, number 7. Shaun of the Sheep movie, number 8. The Little Prince, number 9. And coming in at number 10, Nightmare Before Christmas. How is Nightmare Before Christmas so far behind? Yeah. And where is is it 9? The movie with where he's like a little thing that has been stitched together.
Is that 7 or 9?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about.
He's stitched together and he walks around with a giant... That's a cosplay. Oh, it's burlap.
It is burlap. And
I was never going to do another burlap ever again.
They were in the Dragon Con. One of the characters was in one of the Dragon Con competitions.
Oh, okay.
Which is the reason that we didn't film the last couple of weeks. But yeah, so looking at the list...
Isle of Dogs.
It looks like movies from the 2000s are dominating the top 10. Nightmare Before Christmas was released 1993. I'm wondering if
they
it was just
weren't
before
making
its
that
time.
movie.
Yeah.
And I have noticed that Nightmare Before Christmas, so this goes back to a previous comment. Nightmare Before Christmas, I feel like is a cult sort of thing where if you saw it when it came out, you get it and you love it. Similar to that other movie that we hated.
Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus.
Hot take.
That if you saw it when it came out, you would love it. But if you see it later, it's like, what the heck is this C-Rap? And I think that might be similar to Miyazaki's films. Where if you like it, it's like a thing that you really like. It's a cult.
Yeah.
But if you don't like it, it's like, what are you all talking about?
Yeah.
So anyway. And I think our thing is Nightmare Before Christmas.
One of the things, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well.
So anyway, it's Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. I did watch the original Chicken Run. Anyway, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget is set to come out December 15th on Netflix. I will more than likely watch it because I like Chicken Run.
Okay, well, cool. And I found it interesting that the second highest grossing was Wallace and Gromit, which I feel like is, very similar and maybe even...
Run. By the same people.
Yeah.
Maybe even the same universe. Because it has the same, animation with the teeth.
Yeah, which I think is a, UK animation thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, cool. Cool side note. All right. Now let's talk about some Godzilla. -1. There was an official trailer. I want to say there was a teaser trailer that came out.
Yeah, I remember a teaser trailer that was just a tease.
Right.
It was basically announcing that there's a film coming out.
Well, here is a trailer, I want to say the official trailer for the movie. Check it out if you're interested. Apparently there have been 37 entries, 37 Godzilla franchises. Mm-hmm. Or 37 films in the franchise, this being the latest one. And actually fans are really excited that this one is kind of harkening back to the original 1954 movie. And it's supposed to have a nationwide release on December 1st.
So
hopefully this nation.
the reason why we're putting nationwide in quotes is because if you watch the preview, it's in complete Japanese.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I don't know if the nationwide that's releasing to is this nation.
Which nation are we talking about?
Or
here?
we're talking about Japan. But I
Instead
did
of
see.
worldwide release.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, the preview, it has a different feel than the previous Godzilla previews. Because like previous Godzilla previews, I know that they're PG-13, and I know like this is made by action. This is made by like a certain sort of type of director, like a J.J. Abrams sort of director, or Steven Spielberg, or that sort of director.
Right.
This seems like to me, it did have like a Japanese sort of feel to it. Like they were talking about honor and disgrace and stuff like that. And it felt more dramatic, but also still, like I was still interested because I usually don't care for drama.
Right.
But I was still interested because it's like, hey, oh, there's Godzilla. They're fighting about Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely has a different feel, and I'm interested to see it if it's PG-13. Because I can't tell if it's PG-13. I think it is, but may not be.
And I'm just interested in seeing Godzilla smash things. So
That's true. And that doesn't seem like this. I mean, he does seem like he is going to like maybe smash some things, but it doesn't seem like it's just
That's
Godzilla
that's
walking
not the main
around
hook of
smashing things.
the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
So, past movies news. Barbie will be available digitally September 12th.
Hooray! Yes. And Blue Beetle will also be available digitally on YouTube Movies on September 26th, which is 39 days after the theatrical release. It's also going to be available on other video demand platforms as early as September 19th, but it might be pushed back a week for reasons.
It's like, where are you leading with that? But I put in there the 39 days because...
It's so quick. Such a quick turnaround?
Yes, because it did not do well. Or it did not do as well as they expected it to in theaters. And I was thinking, like, from the previews, I could kind of tell I wasn't feeling going out there and going to still see this movie because I still haven't. And so the interesting thing is when we saw Adam Savage, because like I always think like, why did they put this movie out? Like what were they thinking when we went in Dragon Con? We went to go see Adam Savage, and he was saying like I think it was him. Every time these people make these movies, they think this is their best. Was it Adam Savage who was saying that, or was it someone else who was saying that?
Who did say that?
But whoever it was saying like,
that was Adam Savage, I believe.
like these people put their all into it, and they tried their best, and they
weren't trying to make a bad movie.
Yeah, they weren't trying to make a bad movie.
Or show or whatever.
So, anyway, that's given me a new mindset. Like, I knew that they weren't trying to make a bad movie, but it sometimes feels like they were just being lazy or something like that. And it's like, I think they were legitimately trying their best. They weren't trying to be lazy. This is just what came out.
Yeah.
So anyway.
It is a different perspective to take. Where it's like, instead of trashing things that, somebody else might like just because you didn't like it, just consider that this was somebody's hard work a lot of times. Sometimes it does seem like, did you even try? But yeah, instead of just jumping on the hate wagon. I'm probably not going to see it anyway.
You're going to see it.
I probably will.
DC. All right,
I'm not seeing Shazam 2, though.
I might eventually see it. So Marvel finally gives Black Widow the memorial that she deserves through a tribute in a new book called Look Out for the Little Guy, which is a book that is written from the perspective of Scott Lang, which you have put in parentheses is Ant-Man.
Yes.
Because apparently the nerds don't know.
Some people probably don't.
Anyway, Scott Lang. So, just see a typo. Anyway, but in the book, he provides insights on parenting and on relationships through a superhero's life. But there's a chapter devoted to Black Widow and her contributions and all of that. And fans noticed that Iron Man got a tribute, at the end of was that Endgame or whatever?
Yes, Endgame.
He got a tribute then. And then he also got a tribute in Spider-Man, which I forgot about that. Like one of
I guess so.
Yeah. And then who was the other one? Vision was kind of eulogized in WandaVision. But Black Widow, the only person who ever like went to a grave or anything was her sister. And it was immediately ended by a lady coming in and it's like, hey, you want a job?
Yeah. At the end.
So this is kind of, I guess, Marvel's way of giving the character Black Widow a eulogy or a memorial. Something other than just cobwebs. Or not cobwebs. Whatever that thing is rolling. Tumbleweeds.
Yeah. You mentioned the memorial she deserves. I'm like,
it's the memorial they think she deserves.
Yeah, I don't know. In a book that I probably won't read.
It's true.
Like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, it's she deserves better. She does, and I'm still waiting. But thank you for this. Announcements? What kind of announcements? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
TV announcements. Star Wars, Ahsoka. It's season 1, episode 5. That's a weird way for me to say that. There's only one season. But anyway, episode 5 of Ahsoka is getting a limited theatrical release. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's happening. Because I was thinking, it's not if it were the season finale or something, it'd be like, oh man, yeah, let's go see the season finale. Wait, it's happening September 12th. Go ahead.
So I was thinking, because I noticed that, like, why is it this episode? Because it's not the season finale. I don't know when the season finale, and I think I saw somewhere that this was the mid-season, whatever. But I thought there were 6.
About that.
I thought there were 6 episodes, but I wonder if something major is about to happen. If you've been watching Ahsoka, you know the major thing that might be about to happen. I wonder if that major thing is going to happen in this episode,
and it's epic enough to warrant a theatrical release.
Because like last episode, I was thinking like it's going to happen, and then it didn't. But then I still got something pretty good.
Gotcha.
But then I'm waiting for this thing to happen because I've seen it in the previews. So I know eventually something's going to happen.
When is it happening? Yeah.
So I'm hoping that episode 5, because I thought there was only 6 episodes, and I was like, okay, so we're reaching our the climax, and then we're going to get our resolution. But more than likely, with it being a show or a whole season, you're not going to get your climax until episode 6, and then it's going to or until the last episode, and then it's going to be resolved in the last 5 minutes of that episode. So anyway, I am hoping that the reason why it's going to be in theaters is because it's going to happen.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see Tuesday, okay, here at home, when it releases at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Or maybe Wednesday. 9 o'clock's kind of late. You're up next.
Yep. In a promotion for season 2 of Loki, Miss Minutes, Marvel has made a 25-foot Miss Minutes on Randy's Donuts. And I saw it. I thought she was going to be in the donut, but it looks like she is the donut. And that's the same donut that was featured in Iron Man 2. It's in Inglewood, California, in case you want to know. But it was in Iron Man 2. I think it's the one where Iron Man's sitting in the donut. Eating a donut, or eating a box of donuts. So now that donut is a Miss Marvel. And people were saying they really need to get the voice actress, I forget what her name is, Tara somebody.
Oh, yeah, Tara Strong, I think.
But they need to get the voice actress to be on the intercom to speak through her to passerbys coming by, just freak them out.
That would be cool.
It would be cool for one day.
Just one day, fly her out there.
But yeah, Loki is still set to come out October 6th.
That's cool. All right, more news from Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Discovery has suspended deals, and it seems like this may be related to the strike that's going on.
Yeah, I probably should have moved it up with the strike.
Yeah. But has suspended deals with some of its high-profile writers, such as Mindy Kaling from The Office and other projects, J.J. Abrams, and Bill Lawrence. And Bill Lawrence is the co-creator of Ted Lasso.
All right, Tiny Toons Luniversity is coming to Max with some changes to the characters Buster and Babs Bunny. Before, when they introduce themselves, they would always say we're not related, but now they're twins.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Tiny Toons.
Yeah. And I always thought that they had like
A relationship?
Yeah, like she liked him.
That's what I thought too, but I don't really remember the show. Like, I was looking at the picture, and I was like, I know who they are.
Right.
I don't remember the show.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about the show, but I know who they are.
Right.
Oh, you know what? She might be good for Bunny Hutch.
Oh, Bunny Hutch costume for Dragon Con? Okay. Yeah. Maybe
I don't
I
know.
could was...
I've done everybody, or I've like thought of everybody for Bunny Hutch. Can I do Bluey Bunny Hutch? No.
Maybe. I could go as Bugs Bunny.
Well, would it be Bugs Bunny or Buster Bunny?
Probably Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so based on an announcement at... Let me slow down and read this. An announcement at Video V Vision Conference. Arcane Season 2 will come out toward the end of next year, 2024. Or as they like to call it, Q4.
So, show trailers. Goosebumps, official Don't Blink teaser trailer, has come out. It's going to be a 10-part series on Disney Plus and Hulu, and it's set to premiere Friday, October 13th, 2023. Couldn't pick a better date for that to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did not watch the trailer, so I do not know how scary it is for my other HSPs, highly sensitive people who cannot handle the stress of a thrillerish trailer or a scary trailer.
You're out of luck. Sorry. But
It's probably too scary for us.
possibly. So Loki Season 2 also has a teaser trailer. Or I guess not. Yeah. Teaser trailer for Loki Season 2, which I didn't watch. I'm going to watch the show.
More Godzilla stuff. Monarch Legacy of Monsters has an official teaser trailer. It's going to be a 10-part episode based on Legendary's Monsterverse, which I think is like basically Godzilla and like Mothra and all the other giant beasts.
I think so.
It's following Godzilla, that time that Godzilla destroyed San Francisco. One of those times. And it's going to premiere globally on Apple TV on November 17th with the first 2 episodes. And it's going to be followed by 1 episode every Friday through January 12th. And, like, when I saw the preview for this thing, I was like, I don't think there's ever been... Well, okay, there has been a show for Godzilla. Comment below if you know what that show is.
Yeah. Wait. I think there have been 2.
I know of 1. I don't know what the other one is.
Like from way back? Or recently?
I don't know of any recently.
Okay.
I mean, depends. Way back is still when I was alive.
No, I mean, because we saw one recently. Like on Netflix.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about
Okay.
anime.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I haven't known of a show other than that other one.
Yeah.
For Godzilla. So yeah, I'm interested to see Godzilla Weekly and the people's reaction to Godzilla and how they're dealing with it. And I could have sworn that John Goodman was in that preview. And it was not John Goodman, I don't think.
Okay.
I think it was that other guy who is a Oompa Loompa now.
Yeah.
Hugh
Grant?
I thought I saw his name. I don't know. Maybe not him. But anyway, there's
Somebody.
some people in it.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good.
Haven't seen that trailer either. But
And, like, if there was a show that would encourage me to get Apple TV, this would be
This
it.
is doing it?
Like, based on the preview, I was like, do I need
wanna
Apple
get
TV?
Apple TV? Yeah.
Can I just, like, get it after all the episodes come out and then just get, like, the freebie they give you and watch all the episodes?
Then return it.
Yeah, and then not do the thing, not pay for it.
Well, let's talk about past shows now, okay? Marvel Studios has uploaded the first season of I Am Groot to YouTube. If you're interested, yeah.
Event news. Smash Mouth singer Steve Harwell has passed away at the age of 56. He is most known for, the song All Star, which was featured in the movie Shrek and Mystery Men. And of course, I had to go watch the music video for it, which I did not know. I mean, I don't know if there's another music video, but I did not know the music video was from Mystery Men.
Yeah, I was surprised to
watch that movie again.
Yeah, we did. We really should. Like, we could possibly do that this weekend.
Maybe.
Yes. But yeah, I went down a rabbit hole of looking at some of the videos and listening to the songs. Like, there was an episode of Kim Possible when they were like, they appeared in the episode at a prom or something.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
But sad.
Yeah. Gaming news.
But first, somebody once told me. I'm gonna stop there and just let the rest play in your head. On to gaming news. Announcements. Apparently Natara is coming to Mortal Kombat 1 and she's played by Megan Fox. So there we go. Natara is joining the fight to protect her her race of vampires.
Is she Cupola?
She's not Cupola. No.
She's not Cupola?
No. She is not Cupola. She's the greasy pretty one.
Really greasy,
Really
dirty.
Greasy, dirty, yeah.
You just started the
find me under a
movie. Why
truck.
are you so dirty?
She's so dirty. But, you know. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cupola. That's funny.
That was the Cupola girl.
No, she's not the Cupola girl.
All right, so the... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the game, Hogwarts Legacy, they have made a feature film about the making of the game called The Wizardry Behind Hogwarts Legacy. There is a trailer out for the film. The film will be released later this year on YouTube, well, on the official YouTube channel for Hogwarts Legacy.
Nailed it. You nailed it, Love Bear. Very nice. All right. Now it's time to start a new segment. We'll see how this goes.
So, I noticed that when we were looking up stuff, there was some stuff that wasn't like completely confirmed, but it's like said by a couple of different sources. So I'm going to call this the rumor mill.
Yes.
I don't know what a
Stirring
rumor
up
mill
the
is.
rumor mill. Stirring up the rumor mill.
So these are things that have not been confirmed, but there have been rumors. And like the other thing is sometimes like they're rumors, but then they never confirm or deny them. And so it's like, whatever happened with that? Yeah. And I still want to know about these things, but it might not necessarily be accurate. Okay? So rumors.
Bear that in mind.
So the first one in the rumor mill is Chris Hemsworth has been cast to voice Fox McCloud from Star Fox in an upcoming animated adaptation of the Nintendo video game. It's going to be, from what I can tell, they are planning on doing the video game. It's going to be done by Illumination, the same people that did, I think, Super Pets, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah. So, there is going to be a movie, just not sure if Chris Hemsworth
is going to be
will be in it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So, Nintendo is potentially stepping deeper into the video game adaptation space. Okay.
Yep.
And Star Fox.
I'm not surprised by at all.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised by the one that they chose, Star Fox, instead of like Link or Zelda. Which might be coming.
Or Crash Bandicoot? Aren't those also Nintendo? No, Crash Bandicoot's not.
It's PlayStation. Spyro the Dragon is PlayStation as well. Pretty sure it's
all
PlayStation.
My childhood. Duck Hunt.
Huh?
Duck Hunt. Anybody?
Right. I wouldn't mind a Mario Kart movie. Like.
Yeah, that'd be cool. However,
actually,
we
Smash
got
Brothers.
Some Mario Kart in the. There was quite
movie.
A lot of Mario Kart in the movie.
Yeah.
I would say. Because I don't know how much how much you could do with a movie about Mario Kart.
You could do a lot, okay? But I take that back. Smash Brothers. I want Smash Brothers. That's what I want. That's the movie I want. Nintendo, witness me, hear me. Put in the comments, everybody. Let's blow it up on this video.
all one comment.
Exactly. Hey, I appreciate the
They're
comments.
already going to be commenting about the movie or the show that
the
was
Godzilla
about Godzilla.
show?
Was about Godzilla.
Yeah, you could do both. But if you had to pick one to comment on,
Godzilla.
do Godzilla.
So, Percy...
I'm next.
Oh.
That's me. That's my color. So, Percy Hines... I'm sure that's how you say that. Percy Hines White, who played Xander
not
Thorpe.
Hines.
Not Hines. Yeah, Hines. Who played Xander Thorpe in Wednesday, was written out of season 2 following some sexual allegation, following sexual assault allegations.
Again, rumor mill.
Right.
Okay, so this part is not a rumor. The role of Abby for Last of Us has been cast for Last of Us Season 2. Oh. And we will have to wait until after the strike to find out who will fill the role. The rumor is that it is Florence Pugh from Black Widow, Black Widow's sister.
Yes.
Who was the only person who mourned her death. There's also rumors that it could be Shannon Barry. I don't know who Shannon Barry is. She's from some show I don't watch.
You know who I'd like for it to be?
Who? For Abby.
For Abby, yes. Katie O'Brien.
I don't know who that is.
You do?
Well, I mean, you're not.
She is from, we saw her in a panel at DragonCon on the TV. She is from...
I think she might be too old.
Well, maybe. But she's from Andor.
Yeah.
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 I'd like to see her.
I'd like to see more of her.
Yeah. Me too. And she just seems really cool.
She does seem really cool.
Like
and especially
seeing her
finding out that, she used to just be a police officer.
Right.
In, really high, intense situations.
Like high stress.
Going in when people are about to commit suicides and stuff like that. Like mental health. That's right. She was a mental health, facilitator for police officers or whatever.
Yeah, one of the people I guess they had called for those specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's really? That's what you did? That's hard.
Right, that's a hard, right, yeah. And then just cool.
Yeah.
Just from that one interview that we saw.
Yeah.
But it was really laid back, so you kind of see the person, and she seems
which is the nice thing about the writer's strike is if you're considering whether or not you want to go to a convention during the writer's strike, I actually liked it a lot because one, we weren't getting kids questions about do this or what do you think about that. They are an actor.
This is not your time, child. We know you like Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Yes. No, they're not going to be in a relationship. That's what the show is about.
Just watch the show.
But kids would always ask questions about ask questions of the voice actors as if they were actually real people. And it's just annoying. And then getting the same question over and over again.
Same, how did you get into acting and what's your advice for this acting thing and that and that and this and that.
But with the writer's strike, the questions, one, have all come from, are all being screened beforehand and they've been thought of before. So they're coming up with unique questions that the actors haven't answered 1,000 times. So you're finding out more things about the actual actors and finding out how cool they actually are.
Yeah.
And they're not just their character.
Yeah.
They're people.
People where it's that happens to me as well. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. And the last rumor. In the rumor mill.
Stirring it up. That's funny. All right. So SAG AFTRA is looking to get authorization for a second strike against video game companies, and it sounds like it's for a lot of the same reasons. Yeah. Just representation of the workers, make sure that conditions are up to par and payment is up to par industry wide. So there are talks of that. Nothing official yet, but from what I did see, they were planning to. Well, I guess I'll just leave it at that, and maybe I'll have something else for the next rumor mill.
So, movies that are coming up this upcoming week?
None.
And TV shows coming up this upcoming week between September 9th to September... I don't think that date is right. I think you changed part of it. And
I did. I just forgot to change to August. We're not going back in time or out a year. It should be September 15th. Yeah. Basically this upcoming week. Am I first?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon is dropping September 10th on AMC and AMC Plus.
Miraculous Ladybug. We just talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
The Tales of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir Season 5. 7 episodes will be released on Disney Plus on September 13th. I don't know if we're all caught up.
I think we
That's the other thing about with panels with kids asking questions. It's kids love to spoil everything.
Everything they can.
Especially if you work in a school, you'll realize that like kids constantly want to tell you.
Okay, Google, turn off the timer.
You probably just turned off everybody's timer.
Oh man, my bad.
All 16 people.
My bad, guys.
So anyway, yeah, kids.
Kids, man. Kids.
Spoil.
Yeah, spoil
That's
it.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
yes.
Spoil.
Don't tell them that you like Naruto unless you are caught up on everything and you don't care about
Boruto.
because that's the first thing they're going to talk about.
It's the
Oh, you like
last thing that
Naruto?
happened.
The last thing that happened in Boruto, the next show after the... Yeah.
Did you like when this person killed this person? It's always the first thing. It's like, what are you watching?
Exactly. Yeah. All right. And coming to Paramount Plus is the MTV Video Music Awards. Yeah, that's going to be dropping September 13th.
And
That's it. So this has been your weekly dose of nerd news. Yeah.
be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week for more
remember to leave
nerdiness.
those comments as well, right? Yeah. This has been a pretty long one, so let's get out of here.
Thanks for watching.
Wait, hold on. I'm Chasen.
I'm Air Bear.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Clink.
For even more nerdiness.